Hi there, Loy Machedo speaking to you from loymachedo.com. Who's Loy Machedo? Think Personal Branding. Date is 29th October 2022. Time right now is 10:34. Okay, I'm going to give you my thoughts about Elon Musk and this Twitter purchase, whether it's good or bad. You tell me, you comment down below and let me know your opinion. Okay, none of us are experts. All of us are giving our point of view. Always interesting to listen to someone else's. So please do comment down below. Okay. So, and by the way, I will be paying attention to what you say. And if in case I feel there's something worthwhile to read, I will recommend it. And you can also recommend it to me. Okay, so let's start. I'll not go into the complete timeline, but just as a summary, Elon Musk, always believes in free speech and he wants people to have free speech. And, so one fine day, as per how my memory serves me, he ended up buying a lot of Twitter shares. And then he became, it seems, the largest Twitter shareholder. Then it was in the news and the share prices went up. And then, he started, after having majority stake, he started talking crap about Twitter. You guys are like this and this is what you do wrong. And he started having polls and all that. And obviously the CEO, Agarwal, he realized this is making a mockery out of all of them. So he not wanting to keep quiet, or he was not in awe of Elon Musk's greatness. So he shot back and he said, this is not helping us. If you want, join the board, help us improve, but stop this or whatever. Elon Musk just said, it's garbage, rubbish. I don't want to join your board. Okay. Then after that, all of a sudden, the whole world started saying, why don't you buy? Why don't you buy it? He even put a poll, should I buy Twitter? And people thought it was a joke. And lo and behold, one fine day, he said, I'm going to buy, made it public. And the share prices went skyrocketing up. Okay, so very good. And then he made I think, an official offer or something like that. Everything is fine. One fine day, suddenly he says, no, I don't want to buy it because there are a lot of fake accounts and fake bots. And, as if he never knew that. As if he was not aware that there are fake bots, fake accounts. And obviously he can twist the narrative and say, you didn't tell me the exact number. Okay. And, now you have already made it public and you have already got into, discussion and the share prices. Because see, public money is involved. They're not going to take it quietly. And so what happened next was they said, we will sue you if you withdraw. And Elon Musk, not wanting to, be, told by anyone what to do, he likes to show his alpha male. I'm invincible. So I'll counter sue you. So both of them got ready to go to court. But I'm 100% sure Elon Musk's team, legal team, told him, see, listen, you're going to lose this battle. Okay. And you will lose this battle. He has the world's best legal team. And, he even advertised for the best legal minds to work for him. Especially after people tried to sue him for lots of stuff. So they must have told him, see, listen, you're going to lose. And if you lose, it'll affect your reputation. You'll be a laughing stock. Then it'll encourage more people to take you to court. And obviously, Tesla and SpaceX is, kind of related to him with his brand name and image. So they must have told him, you'll drag everything down and destroy everything. Just go ahead. You don't have a choice here. So obviously, to save face, he finally said, like he wants to show he's in control. Okay, I'll buy it. And then lo and behold, just I think yesterday, he went to Twitter headquarters, took a kitchen sink, to show, nothing has happened. I want it to sink in, pun intended. And so he did that. And in the first move, which nobody expected, he fired all the top guys, starting from his biggest critic, Parag Agarwal, the CEO. He gave him a nice parachute of 38.7 million. And, by the way, for our Indians, he is of Indian origin, such a proud moment. He got sacked, Indian origin got sacked. Then Ned Siegel, CFO, for 25.4 million parachute. Then Vijaya Gadde, General Counsel. Yeah, I don't know. I find her irritating. 12.5 million. Sarah Personet Chief Customer Officer, customer service sucked at Twitter, 11.2 million. So everyone, overall, they said it was more like 141 million. And I'm sure they are not very upset about it because, if you get millions and millions of dollars, you can just relax on the beach and enjoy. So they are taken care of. Now, he is claiming that he's going to get rid of 1/3 or 2/3 of the workforce. Okay. Obviously, he'll have to pay, compensation to everyone. So now the big question is this one, Twitter. Number one is, was it the smart move by Elon Musk? Number one. Number two is, can he actually make it a place for free speech? And number three, I think, is, can he make it profitable? Or is he just giving you big hopes? So I have 7 points that I want to share with you. And you tell me, you give me your views, whether, have I nailed it on the head? So, number one, Elon Musk says he wants this Twitter to be a platform for free speech. Now, how do you define free speech is a big question. Where do you draw the line? How do you manage free speech? Example, I'll give you a simple example. Whichever country you come from, I do not know, you're watching. Just imagine the entire population of that country. Can you micromanage each and everyone's opinion? Can you do that? Like in my groups, let's say one group, I have 200 people. I have put down strict rules of what is allowed and not allowed. And I have around 11 groups. And my groups are not democratic. It's not like whatever you want, you can say. No, in my groups, I tell them, these are my groups, my rules follow. What I like will be accepted. What I don't like, I will not accept. These are my groups. So people who agree to this, they join. People who can't take it, bye-bye. I don't care. It's not a democratic setup. And that's the reason I've been able to, keep order. Otherwise, you end up getting people who want to join your groups and then criticize you, make fun of you, bash you up. And by the way, you might say, so Loy, you shouldn't, why? Nobody should criticize you. The people who are criticizing me, these guys, some of them are students, 16-year-old, 14-year-old, 20-year-old. And then there are others whose lives are not proper. They like, Jordan Peterson says, your house is not in order, but you want to go around supervising. It's like Greta Thunberg. She will lecture the whole world what to do. She will ask you accountability when she's a nothing and nobody. Okay. So in the same way, like for example, I got this one guy, he was asking me, who the hell are you? One guy before, in the earlier days of my group, who the hell are you? You're a nothing and nobody. You're a piece of shit. What have you accomplished? He was asking me all these questions many years ago. When finally, when I asked him who is he never revealed. By my, contacts, connections, I managed to find out through his number. I found out he was working as a receptionist at a small company. He was earning less than, I think, $500, 500 or 600, around that much. And that guy who couldn't make ends meet, who was staying in like a bed space, he was questioning me. He was nothing, he was nobody. And when I did confront him and I did tell him his identity, he was shivering like you put a cat in cold water, how it shivers. He was literally shivering. So this is the problem that we have when we say free speech. Anyone and everyone will create an account. Everyone will start farting and, talking from their ass. And none of them will make sense. In fact, here's a very simple thing that I'll ask you. On YouTube, how many people have their actually authentic account? How many of them? How many create fake accounts? How many create multiple accounts? How do you stop all this? How do you regulate it? How do you control it? Can you give me an answer? There is nobody, neither Google, nor YouTube, nor Facebook. Nobody has come up with a solution to control all this. Okay, because now if you try to control all this, then it comes to, you're setting, then it's not free speech. And on top of that, if you say, I need your complete identity, you need to authenticate yourself, show your passport, show your this thing, then they'll say it's an invasion of privacy. So how do you get free speech? Is it like anyone and everyone can stand at the marketplace and just talk? And then where are the limits? What if you start preaching your religious beliefs and it can be taken out of context? You say something vague like, we have to have jihad against people. A person might think jihad is, oh, praying to God. Another guy is jihad means fasting. Another guy might say jihad means kill. So then what do you do? And then on top of that, if your communication is misunderstood and someone does harm someone or kill someone, then people will get sued. I mean, is Elon Musk ready to tackle all these issues? There are so many of them where free speech is concerned. And I told you, I just run like out of the 11 groups, one group of 200 people, only because I put my foot down and I've given explicit rules. I don't give them second chances. You break the rule, bye bye, get out. You're blocked and banned for life. That's why people follow. Imagine if I would say, whatever you want goes. 200 people, I find it impossible to control unless I put down explicit, hardcore, you could say, autocratic or dictatorship or draconian rules. How will Elon Musk encourage free speech? Okay, the first one, how do you regulate free speech? The second one, in the United States, everybody, there are never-ending groups. There are people who, for example, there are people who say for abortion, against abortion. There are people who say for guns, against guns. There are people who say, Republicans, Democrats. There is complete mess. White lives matter. No, black lives matter. Then if you say white lives matter, you're racist. Then they go around throwing terms and there's the woke culture. Now, how do you keep everyone happy? Tell me, how do you keep everyone happy? Do you say anything goes? How do you keep everyone happy? Is it possible? And in the West, where everyone is allowed, oh, you are born with the rights to have a gun and born with the rights to say what you want and born with the rights to freedom, you see how people are misusing. Everyone misuses. Everyone likes to break rules. The problem is if it's a very simple thing. How do you keep people happy? Let me give you a simple example for you. In your house, let's say in your house, mother, father, brother, sister. Let's say you tell everyone, I want to keep all of you happy. You know what chaos will start? Because everyone will want to do their thing, everyone will have their demands. You cannot keep everyone happy. And this is where Elon Musk, because he has given such a high standard, free speech, I'll keep everyone happy. I'm telling you now, they're going to rain down on his parade. Because Twitter is all about opinions. It's not a car, it's not a space program, it is an opinion. How do you measure this? Okay. Point number 2. Point number 3 is, given the self-entitled mentality that the world has today, especially with the new generation, how do you solve this issue? Tell me, self-entitlement. People believe, oh no, I shouldn't overwork, but I want to be happy. People believe I want to work from home. No, I don't want to go to the office. People believe, no, there should be no uniform. We should be free. People believe I should be allowed to change my gender, even my child. Oh, you should call me they are them, and he and she and him and zim and zer. How do you change this mentality? And how many types of mentalities are there? Religious people say, no, it should be religious. Others is some phobic, Islamophobic, Christian, Hindu phobic. Okay. Point number 4. If Google has not been able to solve and resolve this problem, Google, YouTube, even Facebook, they were brought to court. If none of these big tech who are dedicated their entire resources to not only keeping the company profitable, they've not been able to solve this free speech this problem. How can Elon Musk do it? Now, I know for some of you, Elon Musk is God. Elon Musk can do anything. But if a company has dedicated every single thing to keeping it profitable while regulating free speech, while balancing government regulations, while balancing their brand, while keeping customers happy, while keeping advertisers happy, while keeping corporate companies happy, while keeping, different regulations, different companies, different countries with their rules happy, if they have not been able to solve this equation but just keep things under control, you think Elon Musk can outdo all this? Okay. Point number 5, sticking to that, because I know some of you say Elon Musk can do everything. Elon Musk has made Tesla kind of profitable. It's still up and down. Okay. Uh, like I told you, never go anything short term. The duration, long term. SpaceX, okay, fine. He's doing good. But we have seen only 2 companies. What about the Boring Company? What about the Solar City? What about, colonizing Mars? Oh, he's going to colonize Mars. What happened to that? Oh, what about supersonic travel? What about that? What about, traveling at the speed of sound, on land? See, all these concepts, they sound amazing. Wow. But is it for the lay people or is it for the elite class? And is it happening? When do you think, I have asked you this question so many times, when do you think you're going to have a colony on Mars? This generation? You'll say, maybe not. Next generation? But Elon Musk will be dead then. You don't use your bloody brains. Have you forgotten Dogecoin? Have you forgotten all these stupid coins that he was talking about? See, people cherry pick and they're very selective with their memory. They forget the failures. They only talk of the success. You remember the robot, that robot stupid shit that he did? Have you forgotten all this? Elon Musk is successful, yes, and he is living with nothing but hype. Look at what happened to Mark Zuckerberg. He was worth billions and billions of dollars. How did his billions and billions come to half? Because his value is in the stock market, man. His value is in the shares. He doesn't have the physical cash. And his success is related to the success of the company. Which world are you? Elon Musk is not God. And if something happens to Elon Musk, then what? Point number 6. He purchased Twitter for 44 billion. Do you seriously think Twitter is worth 44 billion? Come on, think about it. Who is willing to pay 44 billion? It was a stupid, impulsive decision by Elon Musk, which I'm sure is regretting. 44 billion, you could do so many other things. Man, there are already companies like Parler and there are, Rumble, and there are other companies. He could have just helped them with not even 44 billion, 1 billion, and help them boost their platform. He didn't have to buy this. Twitter was already a complete mess. It was a complete loss. They're not able to sort their shit out. It's better to create a new company than to take an existing company with the existing culture and try to change. It's impossible to change. Simple. Try to change the mentality of your parents. Try to change the mentality of your brother, sister. Try to change the mentality of your workforce. It is impossible. He should have created a new company rather than taking an existing company with the existing problem. And there are too many to sort out. And last, if not the least, the final question. Spending money is easy. Starting a business is very easy. Decorating, advertising, calling people, promotions. But how long does it take to make a company profitable? How long? $44 billion. He has to not only recoup all the 44 billion, but he has to make it more than that, and he has to do it consistently year after year. When do you think this is going to happen? A very simple thing. If you are a businessman and if you have run a business, you would know that is running a business is near to impossible. It takes minimum 2 years. If everything is profitable and big profit margins, 2 years to make it profitable, and then 5 years to, to be sustainable, and then 10 years to really show you can do something. And every single person who has started a new business has failed. Cryptocurrency, what happened to Coinbase? Oh, they were at 85 billion and all that. What are they today? Check what happened to NFT. Check what happened to all these businesses that people have started from pandemic, post-pandemic, pre-pandemic. It's not a joke, man. Elon Musk, you might be a big fan. Oh, he can't be touched. According to me, I'll give you my nutshell. He has made a big mistake, very big mistake. He has done it impulsively. we all human beings make mistakes. This is Elon Musk's mistake. He thought he's invincible. He made this big mistake of bidding for it, made it public, then realized, shit, I made a mistake, realized it, but it was too late. And now that 44 billion is gone. It is gone. Twitter is not worth 44 billion at all. I can assure you he will want to sell it off. And if you think there'll be no big mistakes like this, remember what happened to Yahoo. Once upon a time, the most valued company in the world. Today, gone. Once upon a time, Facebook, untouchable, gone. Once upon Microsoft was dominant monopoly. Today, it's no longer there. It's playing at the back end. Thanks to the new management by Sundar Pichai. Even Apple, nearly going to get destroyed. Thankfully, Steve Jobs came back. Tim Cook is now milking the fanboys like me for all it's worth. You cannot survive forever, and especially the person who the company totally depends on. Elon Musk is a visionary. I totally agree. Incredible talent, amazing guy. But he's not going to live forever. And right now, he has already Tesla, and competition is catching up with him from China to everywhere else. He has plenty of problems coming up with Tesla. Just watch in the next few days. SpaceX, fine, as long as he's making it profitable for the government and the government is his client, fine. Rest everything. Colony on Mars, speed at the faster than sound, the Boring Company, Solar City, all mega flops. This cryptocurrency, all mega flops. Okay, and now it's taken on free speech. Human beings' opinions, you can't control their minds. You cannot. It's free speech is not possible, man. It's not possible to manage. It's a headache. And if he tries to keep one group happy, the other group will come. He has taken more than he can chew. He shouldn't have taken it. He's made a big mess. Now everyone will be gunning for him. The government, the public, his haters. It's going to be a mess. And he will wish he'd never taken it. Mark my words, this is my prediction. It's going to fail. Okay? At least short term, you'll not be able to make out, but long term, you will see this. Anyway, this is my opinion. Let me know yours. I would love to read what you have to say. And feel free. And if there's anything worthwhile, I would love to read it. The useless garbage comments of, stupid, unwanted comments like, don't think my channel is free speech. You talk rubbish with unwanted comments and profanities and all that, and you try to act like a smart ass. Bye-bye. Okay? You can go to Elon Musk's Twitter and comment there if you want your free speech. Good, bad, ugly. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to know what you think. You guys take care.